Hello everyone, welcome back again to Mystical Blog channel where we are giving Atanda and Obonge gist wey dey fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. The elders in council has made a very shocking announcement to Olori Miriam in the palace, who has been perambulating, who has been doing everything unthinkable and unbelievable just to wear the crown of Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, the elders are doing their own physical cleansing before they do their own spiritual cleansing, because it is left for Kabiyesi to do the spiritual cleansing in the palace, which the Ifa priest has been telling him. But this time around, the elders in council has come out with truth. They have come out with transparency, and they are following the motto of what are they calling it? Their slogan in Ile-Ife elders this thing council, and it's all about transparency, all about honesty. Say the truth when you have to say the truth. That is what the Ile-Ife elders are doing to these Oloris right now in the palace. Now they have come and tell they don't come tell Olori Miriam in the palace of Ile-Ife, tell her say, all this is where you they do, you are doing it for nothing. Yes, all these things that you are acting, yes, we understand from your own point of view that you are second in command, or you are the second wife after Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife. But Queen Naomi did not divorce Kabiyesi. Queen Naomi went out of the palace when you particularly were entangled with Kabiyesi in the palace of Ile-Ife. So if you watch everything that is happening, Queen Naomi did not support polygamy, but quite alright, she's supposed to understand that Kabiyesi is a king and is entitled to what? To polygamy. Only Kabiyesi, what Kabiyesi had to do at that time was, maybe he has to finalize his decision with Queen Naomi. Not that they have not discussed about it. She herself know about it. But just that she cannot comprehend in that particular period of time and everything. And Prince Tedinika was also little. And we saw the kind of otomopo Miriam was bringing inside the palace. But if you look at everything that is happening, let us remove the prophecies and everything, you see that Queen Naomi was really following her mind by going out of the palace of Ile-Ife. Nothing is going to happen to her, even though she was inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Maybe to be different case entirely. But with the way the Oloris are doing in the palace of Ile-Ife, with the ways they are, the jealousy, the envy, the otumopos, the juju, yeah, and the way that they do. If you watch from another point of view, of watch from Queen Naomi point of view, you see that it's better she have better view from the better view from the long sight, or better view from the long distance. It's very okay that she's very far and they are doing all these things. That is why you see most of the juju way they do, it's not really that much affecting. Not that the thing no they affect though, but it's not really giving that kind of effect if she's close by. I know the enemies want you to be close so they can pounce on their this agenda. But right now in the palace, the Ile-Ife elders has come out and said, no, we know you are second in command. We know, yes, you are ought to be. And in Ile-Ife tradition, it depends on it depends on Kabiyesi also. Based on Kabiyesi also, he can choose who he wants to choose. So the Ile-Ife elders has come and tell they have told Olori Miriam, hey, you don't need to force everything that is happening. Kabiyesi has said he wants Queen Naomi as the Yeoluwa of the crown of the palace. So you doing all these things you want to do, it is not going to work. And that is what the Ile-Ife elders have been telling told Olori Miriam, that it is not going to work this time around. Everything that she's doing now, everything she wants to do, everything she's fighting for, that it is not going to work. That all inside the palace of Ile-Ife, all she has to do right now in the palace of Ile-Ife is just to what? It's just to know how she's going to make her stance. All she's going to do right now is just how she is going to do everything, be peaceful with Queen Naomi, and find a way to accommodate each other. That is what the elders in council has told her. We heard that when Miriam was listening to everything they were saying, because they invited her to the palace and everything, she was in sorrow. Yes, she was really sorrow. She was really feeling very down hearing this particular thing, because we know we have been hearing the rumors and the allegations that she has been bribing some elders in the council, going to different places, giving some elders money, and it is not what she expects, or it's not what she was expecting from them that she saw. And the expectations towards the Ile-Ife elders was really, really cut short, and it was not something that Olori Miriam was really happy with. But even though she's expecting anything, Kabiyesi has already said it right from time. Even when she even came to the palace of Ile-Ife, Kabiyesi has told her that it is still Queen Naomi who is what? Who is the Yeyoluwa of what? The kingdom of Ile-Ife. Yes, Kabiyesi told her. So all these things that she was trying to do is just looking for her ways she wants to what? She wants to use and what? Come inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Looking for ways she wants to use to what? Be in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, my correct and wonderful people, the matter we on the sub right now, we say, Olori Miriam done the shed unconsolable tears in the palace of Ile-Ife. Oh. Yes, she's not shedding unconsolable tears, oh, saying that she don't even know that Kabiyesi can do her all this kind of thing. And she was not even really expecting the elders in council to what? To fail her also. Because you know her bad tidings, things that she has been doing the ultimate, but she has been doing the evil, she has been what? Portraying in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes. But the elders in council don't shock the lies and don't tell and say, you are not going to what? Wear any crown. You are not going to wear any crown in the palace of Ile-Ife. The crown belongs to Queen Naomi. Yes, that is what they said. The crown belongs to Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife, as prophecy as what has said. But why the change of heart? That's the question we need to ask. Why the change of heart from the elders in council? Or is there any other thing involved in this issue? That is it. Is there any other thing involved in this issue? Because the elders in council right now are now supporting what Kabiyesi is saying. They are now what? Doing everything. Since Kabiyesi said he wants Queen Naomi to be in the palace, he wants Queen Naomi to do this one, he wants Queen Naomi to be that one. The elders in council has been agreeing to every deed Kabiyesi has been saying about Queen Naomi. So it is now left for Kabiyesi now to what? Know how he go take tell Queen Naomi that these Oloris are going to go out from the palace. And that is the main priority of Queen Naomi in the palace. Queen Naomi has agreed to come back in the palace since last year. Yes, it's not something that have been happening for like of now, of recently, or what. Queen Naomi has been agreed, has been fully agreement with Kabiyesi. But now the Oloris are just the hindrance in the process of this coming back to the palace. The Oloris have been hindrance in the process of everything in the palace of Ile-Ife. But right now their plans are now what? Shattered. Yes. Their plans are now becoming shattered in the palace of Ile-Ife. Everything right now is now what? Is not working for their good for now. Because we still have the strong feeling that these Oloris them are still going to what? Do what they have to do. Yes. And we just pray on the long run, as Kabiyesi is now really strong in all these things, that on the long run, Kabiyesi is not going to change his mind. That is what we are praying for now. That Kabiyesi don't need to what? Change his mind in all these things. So my correct and wonderful Bible make I greet now before we continue to give that this stand down Ogbonge gist so they fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this our channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please don't forget to like and share and drop your comment on the comment section so we go interact on the issues where they come from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, the gist where they for inside the palace now, we just they come our progenitor. They are led information where they come from the Oduduwa press and from the social media internet. We say Olori Miriam is in deep sorrow as the elders in council make a what? A shocking announcement over the Unthinkable, saying that she will not what? She will not wear the crown. Yes. She will not be the Yeyoluwa of Ile-Ife. Whether she goes about or whether she doesn't goes about or whether she does anything she wants to do in the palace of Ile-Ife. that she won't do it. So my wonderful and correct people, now all these things that are happening in the palace, what is the next stand for what Olori Miriam in the palace of Ile-Ife? Because she has been one of the people who has been threatening that if she not become the queen and Kabiyesi doesn't allow her, that she will go with her business and she won't, to the extent of saying she wants to go back to her ex-husband who who later had to what, chase her out of the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, sorry, chase her out of his house. Yes, then that he doesn't have anything concerning her again in the palace of Ile-Ife. So what is the main stance of this, what, of all this thing that is happening? My correct and wonderful people, make una chook mouth, make we engage in the comment section, because right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, everywhere now the Oloris are crying here and there. So my correct and wonderful people, I say thank you very much. I say God bless you all and shalom.